Hi people, this is Niger Commando Storytelling Challenge Day 19. My name is Mike Owangwa. Today I'll be sharing with you about 99 Days for the Thief. Back then in secondary school, we used to have a talk shop. Okay, and in that talk shop, we could buy little things that we needed, snacks, you know, pencils, and just basic things. And so during break, we'd all rush to the talk shop. And we had just one talk shop owned by a Yoruba woman, and it was there for a long time, for many years. But somewhere along the line, we now had a second talk shop, and it was built. I still remember the shops were built of burnt bricks. And so the second talk shop was owned by an Igbo man, and then it started. So we now had two talk shops, and that reduced pressure because when we had just one talk shop, sometimes break would have run out, and then people have not finished buying what they needed to buy. So it was a lot of pressure on the students, and we didn't really enjoy it. So we now had a second talk shop. We had an alternative, and then we all also were able to manage our time better. Now something happened one day. During the assembly, our commandant came and told us that someone went to the new talk shop to rob. He had actually tried to climb. He climbed over, so I think there was some space at the top in between the roof and the last wall lintel, getting to the roof. So there was some space there, and so this boy had climbed over. And while he was trying to climb over, he didn't know that the owner of the shop, the Igbo man, was sleeping in his shop. And so the man was ready for him. He took a machete and then he hit him on his hand. So the boy quickly withdrew his hand and then he escaped. So a search began. They now told us that if you see anybody with an injury on his wrist, because this man hit him hard with that machete, that we should bring it to the authorities. So they started looking out for this guy. And then, sure enough, after a while, a boy was found and really presented. He actually went to store. He was the one, and this man had cut his hand. He didn't cut it off, but injured him badly. And so I think it was either suspended or expelled. So, what are my lessons to learn from this? Number one, of course, thou shalt not steal. Be content with what you have. Don't steal from people. Stealing from people, sometimes people steal out of desperation. People steal because there's no food to eat. But sometimes people steal because they are just not contented. People steal because they are greedy. People steal because they just want to have what belongs to another person. The Bible says, let the thief no longer steal, but let him work and labor with his hands so that he might also earn and have enough to give to people in need. So that is God's purpose and plan for us. He doesn't want you to suffer, but he doesn't want you to steal. Instead, he wants you to work, honest work, get money, and then help those who are in need. So that's one. Number two, the owner of the house might be more prepared than you think. When you take a war or a battle to somebody's territory, I want you to understand that the person has more advantage than you. So someone climbing into another person's shop without knowing what is there, you don't know if a dog is there, you don't know, it takes a lot of faith to steal. It takes a lot of faith to invade people's territory. Yeah, sometimes people have some intel and they go, but you never can tell what the other person has up his sleeves. You never can tell if the person you are going to attack is more prepared than you. I don't know what you think about this, but have you had any such experience, any such encounter? Let me know. Share it in the comment section. So this has been Mike Owangwa, and I've been sharing stories in this Niger Commando Storytelling Challenge. This is day 19, and I'd like to know what you think. Please remember to like, remember to comment, remember to share this post with your friends. Remember to subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. I'm going to see you tomorrow on day 20 of Niger Commando Storytelling Challenge. Bye bye.